Stop, We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. Is that your first ever one?
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away from delivering £10,000 worth of check. Stop, We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it. Hello! How are we doing? Monday already. Where's the weekend gone, chat? Where did the weekend go, man? How are we keeping? How was everyone's weekend? Zoe, hope you're keeping well. Hope the PC's still treating you good. How we doing, John? You good? Who else we got? We got Rusty, MZ, Gary, Brian, Winder, Vitor. We also have Lisa, Leanne, Dolores. How are we doing? I'll pop that on it. Why is he trying to copy the whole lot? I only want that much. There we go. Boosh. Dun dun dun. I know, just disappeared. I was just like, all of a sudden, like, oh my god, it's Monday. We're live again. Oh no. Get your head over Steam Bowl. How you doing, Jan? You good? Mikey boy, thank you for the winner's photo, by the way, as well, Mike. Appreciate it. I think, I can't remember. You're featured at one point. So, yes. But thank you. Is it bedtime yet? I feel a bit the same. About 3, 4 o'clock this morning, Carter decided, that's my dog by the way, decided to randomly just start barking. And do you think I could get to sleep properly? And nope. He's got a little bed at the end of mine, so yeah, having barking within the same room as you at like that time is a little bit jarring. Little sugar honey iced tea. How we doing, Jamie? You good? Oh yeah, being half term is basically a full-time job this week. Ah yes, the Welsh half term now. English half term last week, wasn't it? And now Wales following suit this week, like. Look, I'm winning the Xbox. Do you know what? One of my friends said maybe he was talking to a ghost. Weekend's a myth, I think. They go too quick. Yeah, not too bad. Doing good. in a good place with everything. Apart from Carter waking me up at 3 o'clock in the morning. He's only done it like once or twice before. It's almost like either he was dreaming, got carried away, woke up barking, or he thinks he heard something in the house. But let's say the doors are always locked and the house was secure. And yeah, just randomly barking. The joys. Not in the kitchen once. Way. I won't be either. I where I cooked yesterday, I have my food today, so I'll just be having like something light later now, just before the live, potentially. The weekend's been crap. We sacked 8 Ranger at Rangers, and Scotland got beaten rugby. Oh, it's not too crap for us then. Considering the Welsh's rugby performance, my gosh. I've not even watched it this year, I've just heard it. And I'm kind of glad that I'm not watching it, because, yeah, ridiculous. But I know we've got an entirely new squad, and it takes a little while to gel together, but yeah, it was still quite shocking to hear the scores that have been coming out from Wales, considering they're normally like a close-knit team and do reasonably well, at least, which is mad, absolutely mad. You tell me, Mr. Sandin? No, I'll be going through it in a moment. I'll be going through how to get involved. I'll obviously do the introductions like I always do, because we get some new watchers on these pre-lives. I'll go through all that, how it works, what's ending, give you a chance to win some store credit. Wayne boy, how do? Doing okay. Scott. Is there a seagull at your keyboard, Joanna? That's what that kind of reminded me of there. I like it. Right, chat. If I'm new to your screen, I'm Scott. I'm one of the co-owners of Comp City Giveaways. I'll dive straight into the introductions of the team as a whole at the moment. We've got myself and Ray, the company directors and owners of Comp City Giveaways. We started this company back in 2020. We got Gav, our media manager, that you'll often see on Thursday live draws, especially for phone call Thursdays. Mum, aka Candy, our customer services manager, and then Chris, Ray's brother, our operations manager. So this is the team that is currently working here at Comp City Giveaways to get prizes out to you and list prizes and deal with your queries and everything else. So yeah, this is the team as a whole. There's a little bit in terms of the About Us page as well. You can read through and have a little look at our foundations and whatnot. On these pre-lives, as I say, this is not the live draw. This is a pre-live. This is a chance for me to have a little chinwag with you before the live draw starts. Comps today under Quest close at 6 PM, but I'll do a breakdown of how you can get involved and stuff in that as well. Why is what not working, Izzy? Facebook? Your messages come through. Glad you're doing well, Wayne. I've been watching Finding Nemo. Mine. You are echoing. Kingdom. I've not played Kingdom Come, the first one, but it does look quite good. Apparently, it's a bit of a learning curve in terms of the fighting mechanics and stuff. But the second, it does look quite good. Cheeky bit of Keith Lemon, mate. David David. How you doing, Graham? You good? Hey, what are you doing? So what I'll do then is show you how you can get involved. So before I go through in terms of what is ending today, this is how you can get involved on our website. In 3, 2, 1.
Hello there. So you would like to enter a Comp City competition. So firstly, head on over to compcitygiveaways.co.uk, find a competition that you would like to enter the amount of tickets, and when you're done shopping, head on over to your basket in the top right corner. Punch in your details, such as name, address, and email. Upon paying, you will be greeted by a thank you for order page with your assigned tickets. It's that easy.
And it's at this point that you will find out if you've won an instant win. Good luck.
Boosh! Back in the room, and that's how you can get involved in the competitions here at Comp City Giveaways. Charles, you say real time. Is that does the game go based on real time? Is it Behemoth? Where is it? Where's it based? Is it real time in the sense that if it's like, you know, 7 o'clock here at 7 o'clock in the game, or is it, you know, are there like points that you can actually advance time? How does that work? Because it does. That'd be kind of. And as I say, Brian, I know that's satire, but if it was true, we would just restrict your account. So please play responsibly here at Com City Giveaways. So one thing that we always encourage, make sure that you're playing responsibly. Enjoy your time here at Com City Giveaways, and don't, as I say, we do offers and promotions and stuff. We have to sort of keep the business afloat. But as I say, if you're in a position that you can enter competitions, by all means do so. If you're not, please, as I say, have a think about the responsible play feature in your My Account section that gives you a chance to restrict yourself for up to, as I say, whatever you time frame you set. Not quite. It's the passage of time. So someone gives you a quest and it needs to be done XYZ. If you don't, you lose. Okay. I quite like that then. As I say, I've read a lot of stuff on the second one where... What was the one I said last week? Basically, someone had stolen, I think it was pajamas or someone's clothes while they were sleeping. They went off and did a quest. Came back to the village or town, wherever they were, to hand that quest in, and the guy that he'd stolen the clothes off of had spotted him, and then he ended up getting arrested and beaten up. I was like, I just love details like that. I've seen the blacksmith and it looks quite fun. Another thing I've read is, like, if you don't wash anywhere over time, your character starts to smell. So if you're trying to play stealthy, like, the guards and stuff can smell you. I was like, that's quite funny. I enjoyed that. Still playing Avowed by Spot. I didn't fancy that. Avowed compared to like Skyrim and stuff. Just the Discord robot race today, Sophie. What we're likely looking to do with the Discord robot race is remove the bi-weekly version of it and do a weekly version where we create 10 winners of £10 store credit, which kind of then falls side and side. If we break down what we do, the top contributors each month, we sort of break it down into basically we're finding 5 winners every Monday for £10 store credit. So we break it up through the month then. And then you've got your phone call Thursdays as well. Not any games that make me want to buy it. Yeah, there's nothing out that I've really fancied myself. The new Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, it's not Ghost of Tsushima. It's Ghost of... Oh, it begins with a Y. Ghost of something is coming out. I quite fancy that. Quite fancy the new Naughty Dog game. Oh my gosh, what's it called? Fancy that. Plus, it's nice. It'd be nice to see where Naughty Dog take a sci-fi. But yeah, I've not really other than like the odd few games where I've jumped on to play Call of Duty. I've not played anything. I've been playing a little bit of It Takes Two. I've completed it before, but my friend's popped over a few times, and we're trying to get through it because she's never played it. Ghost of Yoshi. Don't think it's It's not Yoshi. I don't think it's Yoshi. Yotai, I think it is. Because it looks like Yeti at first glance. Oh yeah, I think it is. Brian just said there, Yotai. So it does look in June Awakening looks good. I'm not a huge fan of the films of June. So I don't know if I would like the game or not. The games obviously could be different as well. Gav doesn't really work a Monday live draw. And he's got enough on his plate on the Thursdays when he's making those phone calls and making everyone laugh. I love the phone call Thursdays. Probably one of my favourite features, and this week was absolutely hilarious. Or last week, sorry. And then when Gav clipped all the videos together, we had a right laugh in the office. I need to use the MetaQuest more. There's a lot of promising games coming out for that. And I do need to get on board of using that more. I was close. The Ghost of Yoshi. Mario, what did you do to Yoshi to make the ghost of? Luigi. Never fancied Daisy. I've seen it played. I'm not a huge fan of those kind of games, like the survival style. Like, they look good. They're fun to watch, but they're not my cup of tea to play, which is kind of weird because I don't mind watching people play it now and again. But also, DayZ looks extremely toxic for the multiplayer side of things. Extremely toxic. Was it, I want to win something I don't want today so I can cash all and buy Kingdom Come tomorrow. That's a good tactic. I like that. Remember you ordered it at the same time that I won mine. I tend to mainly use it for cinema thing too. It's good fun, the MetaQuest. I just don't use it. It's in my well, it was in my Ottoman thing. Please, yeah, they need to bring something like that back. I think they could work. Decent style. I like it. I like that. It's an add-on to DLC to Luigi's Haunted Mansion. So what I'm going to do is the first breakdown of what's ending today, chat. So everything I'm asking, yeah, I'm just thinking of the DLC for Luigi's Mansion. Quests. So everything under quest is what is ending today at 6 PM. There is an extra one in there. Ray got this listed and put the wrong date in. So, as you know here, we do not extend any competitions. There are no rollovers or extensions here. So this is still, and thank you for getting involved. As I say, it's like 75% sold and was due to end next Monday. Instead, it is ending today. Again, all draws are guaranteed. If it's a cock-up our end, it's a cock-up our end. It is what it is, regardless of how a comp sells or doesn't sell. But yeah, that's crazy. But at 5 pence an entry, I guess, as I say, it's something that we can cope with on the day. We've got the PlayStation 5 versus Xbox Series X, or 350 quid cash. As I say, that's due to close at 6 PM, not next Monday. We've got the main prize that you're playing for. It's a 512 gig version of the Steam Deck, or you can choose the ROG Ally, or 450 quid cash. But there are chances to win a Steam Deck and a ROG Ally instantly. 25 pence an entry, just under 50% sold with a guaranteed draw. We've got the Bamboo P1S combo up for grabs with chances to win. I think these are still here as well. There's a few earlier. Yes, we've still got two 3D printers available, plus the, there's a couple of £100 cash there to find. What's left on this one? We've still got a Steam Deck. So we've got two 512 gig Steam Decks to find and win as well, plus some £50 cash, and to find and win those before it closes at 6 PM, so good luck. We've got the MetaQuest 3. There's the MetaQuest 3S 256 gig version, and there are chances to win the MetaQuest 3S 128 gig versions instantly as well. How many of those were left? Because this was doing... So we've got 4 left, and that comp is under 50% sold. So as I say, you've got really, really good odds for the main prize, and there are still chances to win instantly just by entering that competition as well. What's not doing so well is the Switch OLED bundle. So you may see a little break from doing the Switch OLEDs. We're aware that the Switch 2 is coming out, but there is no official release date yet. So we don't want to be doing a comp that you could be waiting months and months for if you win. It's going to kill the excitement for you. But 25 pence an entry, really, really good odds for the main prize. So it's a choice between the neon Switch or white Switch with the 4 games there as well included. And you can win a Switch instantly just by playing that comp. 25 pence an entry. We got the mystery prize up for grabs as well, which when I checked, there was only, I didn't mean to open in a new window. Still, only 2 people have found instant wins on here. Now, was it 10? So that means there are 8 chances to find a mystery prize or opt for the £350 cash. And the more an instant win comp sells, chat, the higher your chances are at bagging what's remaining. And I say that's around 40% sold. So those instant wins are due to drop any minute now. Like you said, if you don't want a mystery prize, Rusty, you could get 350 quid and buy a fair few copies of Kingdom Come Deliverance. We've also got 500 entries into the Legendary Tech Bundle, which always do pretty well. I don't think that's going to last until 6 PM, if I'm honest. And that'll give you 500 entries into the Legendary Tech Bundle. So that's 500 chances at £8,000 tax-free cash, 500 entries and chances at the Legendary Tech Bundle should you opt for it, plus all of the instant wins that you can find as well. So it's a really, really good little, almost like booster for that particular comp. And that's just 25 pence an entry. Whilst I'm down here, As I say, loads of chances to win PCs, £1,000 cash, loads of console instant wins and stuff in the Legendary Tech Bundle as well. Comps you can see here from like 25 pence and under. 20 pence an entry here for the TV comp. We've lowered the price on the Flux RTX 5080 gaming PC. £4 an entry now. That ends Thursday. We've got the watch, chances to win the PlayStation 5s instantly, PC parts. There's loads on the website to get involved in and enjoy. Absolutely nuts. We don't have the Zelda ones. No, not the Switches. They went out like hotcakes. Yeah, we don't have those in stock anymore. Sophia, good luck. I think it was myself that wished you... Yeah, you commented on it. I don't know if it's an advert or a post. So good luck from me to you again. For any comps that you've entered in. Just as I say, in that same breath, play responsibly. Enjoy your time here. I like it. Ooh, hoping I win something so I can get more fund my new monitor I want to get. I like it. Get them meatballs, bestie. Hopefully I can finally win. Remember my robot race entry though. Rob, you good? As I say, you're not late to this. The robot race as well will be done on the live draw. So good luck, good luck, good luck. Well, so I mean, Andy, they're there to give you sort of a higher chance essentially, because you get 500 entries into, so it's like 495 quid worth of tickets essentially that you could win for 25 pence, depending obviously on how many tickets you put in, but basing on one ticket win, you could win those entries for 25p, so it helps massively. I like that. The Switches are a good console. I just found that sometimes, like playing Breath of the Wild, there was sometimes a little bit of lag on in certain areas, and that was both in the handheld mode and on the TV. But overall, like I say, playing things like Pokemon and stuff, and it's only minor stuff. Just I think with the PC and the PlayStation, I just don't give my Switch the time of day. But there are a few games and stuff. Yeah, the price in the games is crazy on Switch. But as I say, when you win a Switch for potentially 25 pence or less, we've been known to do like 10p Switches and stuff. Then, you know, purchasing a game for 35, 40 quid sometimes. I know when they first release, you're like flipping it. And then it's when it arrives, isn't it? You get the little card that's like that size, and you're like, I just paid like 70 quid for that, depending on the title. But on average, like, call it 60 quid. They're like 59.99, 49.99 for games. But yeah, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, we just probably do you an apron, I think. An apron, some oven gloves. That'll probably be it for you, Jay. Tickle me, that did. My bad. My bad. The thing is, as well, is even some of the arguments of owning a PC is that some of the PC games were cheaper, and they're only normally maybe £5 to £10 cheaper on average. But then you think of the PC you need to play certain games, at least, as I say, certain. If you want to play like high-end stuff, you need high-end stuff. But it's crazy at like what the prices are for PC games, mind as well. Make it a sexy apron. I'm trying to think where mine is. Mum got me one for, I don't know, it was like Christmas or birthday, like a stocking filler. It did say something that was a play on words with the term like pricking a fork in it. Let's just say that, so I don't get banned at 5 o'clock. I just got 5 o'clock in the afternoon on the live. Guess which finger I'm holding up? I don't know, the pinky. Will be good luck, Archie boy. Peace makes the world turn around. I don't know if I can do that one. Yes. Don't do it today. Oh god, yeah. That's why we go live on multiple platforms, though, just in case anything does happen. Not all platforms are gonna ban you, simultaneously. Or if it's like anything like untoward in that sense. Because you never know, if Facebook has an outage, we've still got YouTube and Twitch and vice versa. If one of those companies has an outage, we've still got 2 other platforms to do as well. So rated by games on release because of their prices. Only games I've bought on release. Baldur's Gate 3 looks interesting. It's a game that I've not played yet, but I do fancy it. Because I do like my RPGs, but I never fancied it when I was younger because of the way it's kind of set up, that sort of top-down asymmetrical sort of style. But this, the mix between the way it's played and the cutscenes looks really, really good. So, like, for me, I'm a huge fan, if you haven't guessed it, of The Witcher, Mass Effect, Jade Empire, Fable. Absolutely love Fable. So they're the kind of games, when I think of an RPG, that's a style of games that I like. What's the other one? I'm looking at her now. Aloy. What's it called? Aloy. I'm looking at the collector's edition. Horizon. So Horizon. I've still yet to play Forbidden West. I've completed Zero Dawn. God of War. So the 2018 version and Ragnarok. They were incredible. Sort of RPG based these days. Sort of hack and slash. Just looking at the Cyberpunk I need to get back to. I'm just looking at my collector stuff. What else we got? Oh, it's now Legion now, isn't it? What was it called before? Watch Dogs. Really enjoyed the first 2. Wasn't a fan of the new one. Yeah, just have a little scan. Little scan of Rooney around the roomy. Oh, speaking of turn-based, I'll tell you a game that's really good and really underrated, and it is turn-based, is Paper Mario. That was a game that was brilliant, and it's turn-based. Another Mario one on the Switch. Is it Battle Royale? Or Mario Royale or something? Rabbids Go Wild. That's really good as well. Really, really good. Sleeping Dogs, I 1000G'd that. Yeah, I love Sleeping Dogs. In fact, I was like 1300 G'd with the DLC. Did all of that. Love Sleeping Dogs. Wouldn't say it was better than GTA. It was different because it's from the True Crime series. Is it True Crime? I think, yeah, the game used to be called True Crime, and it basically developed into Sleeping Dogs then in Hong Kong. But it's certainly a good competitor to GTA, because GTA 5 was absolutely amazing, absolutely insane. What's that? That's a throwback. What have we got? Love a good RPG, but prefer JRPG. Like Persona. Persona was interesting. A little bit clunky at first, but like Persona 4 and 5 were good. I like I think it was Persona 5, you go around the school and stuff and like level up that way. Actually had to go to class. Yeah, the new Fable looks interesting. I think it's coming out on PlayStation straight away as well, so it's not like a Xbox exclusive anymore. I think like it's a masterpiece, especially with the games that you do like. You'll fall in love. I'm a big Fable. Is that? Do you mean Baldur's Gate there, Chels? Yeah, I've got a lot of people have said it, and I say I've got a decent PC to play it on, so I might get it. Because I also want to play. I want to start playing like single player style games, because it's all well and good playing Call of Duty, and I like jumping on with Gav and Chris, but I also like when you're playing a game like that. I like playing a story. I like leveling up a character and exploring a new world and enjoying those moments, I guess, in terms, but I just don't really get the chance to do it. And I know games like that require a lot of time. And if you get sucked in, obviously, which I'm terrible for with certain games. If a game hooks me, I'm like, oh, I need to play it every waking hour. Don't fancy it. I enjoyed Elden Ring, but I didn't stick to it because it was other games that came out. And the new one looks like it's like a co-op kind of dungeon-esque style game, and you sort of loot in the day and hunt in the night or something. I think on the new one, nah. Action Replay never owned. Doesn't ring a bell. I'm really looking forward to GTA 6. Just for the sheer fact, I loved Red Dead Redemption 2 and 1. And I know they've got some of the mechanics that they're bringing from that in terms of the physics. Plus then just, I guess, capitalizing on the formula that they've already got in place for the likes of GTA 5. I've always enjoyed a GTA game. Avowed. Yeah, I don't know. Avowed, when I saw a comparison against Skyrim, and I was like, And I've been, I think, since Cyberpunk 2077, because I'm a huge fan of CD Projekt Red. So I played The Witcher 2, Witcher 3. Loved their work and got super excited for Cyberpunk 2077, and then it was a huge flop with bugs and stuff, and I've not gone back to it since. And since then, I've actually struggled buying games on release. I'm just like, I don't want to get stung again. Mad Max, that was an underrated game. Very, very good. Yeah, I keep hearing it's good. It's just that it's starting all over again. Because I got quite far in it, but I'm not necessarily a completionist. You know, some things you miss, but if I like doing the side quests and stuff, and I remember it was Dalamea. It was the AI driven taxis, and they some of them have gone on the fritz, and you had to go around and find them within the Night City. And however I interacted with any of those taxis, it never worked. And I was like, oh, I can't play a game that I can't actually complete missions on because it's just gonna bug me. So I never got back to it. Max Payne, I wasn't sure if it was true. If it is, that is a game that I will get on release. I just don't know whether I get for PC or PlayStation. Because the Max Payne series, although you jump in every 5 minutes, it just felt incredible for any like Matrix fan. Delamain, see, so I played it for a while to know what that was. Yeah, quite like Tomb Raider. I like the new series up until, is it Shadow of the Tomb Raider was one of the latest ones. Loved Uncharted series. I love that we're just geeking out here. I will do a breakdown of the comps again in a moment, but it's nice to nerd out sometimes. Don't get chance much anymore. But the taxis just didn't work. Some of the psychopaths side quests didn't work. I couldn't do anything with them, and they would just follow me and kill the one just follow me where I was going, even with a pre-save. So I saved before approaching. And still somehow managed to pick the bug up in the save that was prior to the one after, and I was like, I can't do it. Just let me get on with my game and enjoy it. I don't want to get blasted by a psychopath every flipping few moments. And then it was a really high level as well, so I was like, I'm not equipped for this. Didn't fancy Ghostwire. Helldivers 2 was fun for a bit, but where we had a long break, I feel like I'm too far behind to even go back to that now. I'm upset I can't find install disc for Cyberpunk. No, you'll have to download it. GOG's got a really good offer on Cyberpunk normally. Which Matrix game did I play? I think it was just called Matrix Reloaded, and I quite enjoyed it. I think it was on the, I want to say on the Xbox, PlayStation, Xbox 360, I think. Quite enjoyed that. Condemned, oh my god, Condemned on the original Xbox. That was a good game. Kind of gave me, well, I think it's where Fear was derived from. I think it was just done on the same engine, Fear. And then you had Fahrenheit, so I'm going back even further. Fahrenheit was good, which was then the same developer that created like Heavy Rain and Two Souls. And they were good games as well. Got it all on Xbox. Yeah, I got Cyberpunk. Yeah, it's exactly the same as me, Brian. But apparently now it's been fixed. You've also got Phantom Liberty, is it? I know that DLC came with because I bought the collector's edition, so it came with the season pass and stuff anyway. And that's meant to be an incredible DLC to play as well. I tell you what, I miss playing horror games. So before, around the time that Comp City launched a few months before, I was actually doing streams on my Fractured Rage page, but I've just not had a chance to do them anymore. And I used to play a lot of horror games on there. I absolutely love horror games. Visage or Visage, I know some people call it Visage. It was probably one of my top horror games I've ever played. But also like Dead Space. I love the Dead Space series. They got less scary, they got more action packed, but yeah, the Dead Space trilogy was insane. Resident Evil I always find hit and miss, but I did enjoy Resi 7. Outlast, the first one, was good. I got bored of Outlast 2. I was like, what is this? Just running around all the cornfields and stuff. I was like, ugh. Didn't have the same vibe as Outlast 1. There's an old horror game called The Suffering on the original Xbox. The Suffering. Doesn't ring a bell. What was the one that was banned? Manhunt. I remember that one. Woof. Well, that was crazy. Silent Hill. So they've done a remaster of Silent Hill, which I might play those. Splatterhouse. Why does that ring a bell, Splatterhouse? I love it. There's loads of games coming in here. New game coming out. Actually called Liminal Point. Ooh. Alan Wake. Alan Wake and what was the spin-off? Control. They were good games as well. Not quite horror, but more thriller. Just love how we're just chatting about games now. But what I'll do, chat, we've all got distracted. I'm gonna do what I like to call the final breakdown. And then I gotta show you the entry list and stuff as well, but we'll do the final breakdown and I'll show you how we pick our winners for the live draw then. So, where is it? Stream sounds. Turn my speakers down a little bit. Get it warmed up. And of course, yeah, Forest not my cup of tea either. If you're on about again the survival stuff. So this is what I like to call it's the final breakdown. Final breakdown, chat, is everything under Quest is closing at 6 PM. So that's with or without you. So no extensions, no rollovers here at Comp City giveaways. You got a little over 45, a little under 45 minutes to get involved in any of the comps that are coming to an end. We got the 5p to enter PlayStation 5 versus Xbox Series X, so you can opt for the £350 cash. There's the Steam Deck or ROG Ally for the main prize there. You can choose either or, and it's £450 cash alternative. There was still 2 Steam Decks and some cash to find instantly at 25p an entry as well. We still had 2 3D printers up for grabs at 30p an entry, and the main prize is the Bambu Lab P1S combo. We've got the MetaQuest 3S 256GB as the main prize, but there are still 4 chances at the MetaQuest 3S 128GB versions. We got the Switch OLED bundle up for grabs, plus a few chances left to find and win instant win switches as well at 25p an entry. The instant wins are about to drop on this. There were 8 still left, so it's either 350 quid cash or the mystery prizes instantly, and then you've got the main prize to play for here, which is a value of £500 to £600. There is no cash alternative on the main prize, because that's part of the fun of it, is sending you out a mystery prize and you not knowing what it is until it turns up on your doorstep. So I do like these. 25p an entry, and like I said, I don't think this is going to last till 6 o'clock. Is 500 entries into the £10,000 legendary tech bundle, or £8,000 if you decide to go for the cash alternative. So yeah, I went through the abatas. We got distracted by games. I went through the countdown, the breakdown and stuff, but I didn't actually sort of go through how we pick our winners. So entry list, chat, are always pre-published on the website before we go live. So when a comp closes, whether it sells out early or obviously comps close at 6, between 6 and 7 is the time that I get the entry list sorted, again, unless they sell out much sooner. Entry lists go live, which you can see under the entry list tab, and this is what they look like. They will show you what we're drawing for, the amount of tickets that should have sold, and the cost. Now, because we guarantee every single draw, if a comp doesn't sell out, you are going to see missing ticket numbers in the entry list. Reason being, those tickets haven't even sold. Just that simple. So all we do then is use Google's RNG, which stands for Random Number Generator. In this instance, I put between 1 and 21,600. Hit generate. Whoever that lands on would be the winner. However, if I landed on an unsold number, I simply go back to RNG, so Random Number Generator, hit generate again, and we keep doing that until we find our winners. So I got that bit out of the way. It's done. That's how it is. It's, as I say, really fair to do. It's what we like to do. When is mutants just standing watching you? What was it? And you turn around and they're right there, terrifying. Which one was that on? You've got the same sort of notice last stream doesn't cut out anymore when you do that. I don't know. I've not changed any settings. I've got an uprated version of NVIDIA Broadcast. So yeah, I've not done any. I just sung a little bit deeper maybe. If I go high pitched, there's a thing in there that stops obviously high pitch coming through as well. Blood of Dawnbreaker when you get a minute. Oh, I think I've seen that. Apparently they're... Is it the one where he's saving... Looks like he's saving someone's daughter. So the vampire steps in to save the daughter or something. That does look interesting. And they're the type of developer that are going, the game will be ready when it's ready, rather than like any of the pressures and stuff as well. Yeah, is it Death by Daylight? Is that a DVD? That just looks... Yeah. I don't get that. Yeah, you get a skin for like Freddy or Jason, and I don't know, it just looks clunky to me. Yeah, it's a bit... Yeah, and the other one, and people are going to probably hate on me for this, where everyone's entitled to their opinion, even if they're wrong. Phasmophobia. A couple of times people have got me to play that, and I think because I played the likes of Dead Space, Visage, there was a couple of indie games I played that were so like jump scary and kept you locked in that when I played Phasmophobia, I just felt like I was like, what's this? Like, is this meant to be scary? No. It's just a bit, yeah. I was a bit like, no, not my cup of tea. Yeah. But a couple of people rave about Phasmo, and I even tried Phasmophobia in VR to see if it give you a different vibe, and I was like, no. As I say, do better, Phasmophobia fans. there's plenty of other horrors out there. But I like, as I say, with games like that, I like to be locked, especially when you've got a decent headset. I'll have a little bit of lighting on, but I'll change like the colors to like red or something, and just, yeah. They're the kind of games that, like Dead Space. One of the things that I loved about Dead Space, the first one, when you're playing it, is that because we're so like almost indoctrinated to know when a jump scare is going to happen, when you're playing the likes of Dead Space and you think something's going to happen, never does. So then all of a sudden, at the least likely points where you think something's going to happen, they then throw in the jump scare, and I thought that was absolute masterpiece. And I have got the remastered version. I think I'd like to replay it in the dark, headset on, obviously better graphics. I'd be like, oh yeah. Yeah, I love it. I do like horror games because but as I say, if anyone is into their horror games and you haven't played Visage or Visage, it's Visage. A lot of people call it Visage. Honestly, it's a horror puzzle game. Some of the puzzles are extremely difficult, so they get you thinking. But in that moment of you trying to think, there's stuff going on, and you just got to run or hide, and like it almost gave me constant goosebumps. Like I was in a constant state of like my skin just like whoa, yeah, absolutely crazy. So chat, I've gone through everything, and now this is a point where I'm going to give you the audience, a chance to win some store credit. Now how this works, all you need to do is give me a number between 1 and 75. I spin the wheel 5 times with a chance to give one of you in chat some store credit. It's only one number per person. I don't want you swapping and changing between your numbers, because if it lands on someone who shares the same number as you, I just split the store credit between you. And then we can also, you know, if you bag yourself a win, we play a game of higher or lower, which gives you a chance to get more store credit. We're going to give you... What can we play? What can we play? Gav's thinking music, is there? A little bit of Jeopardy music. Andy? Trust me when I say, save yourself the hard drive or SD space, bro. Delete Phasmophobia yesterday. Alien Isolation was good. I did appreciate that. Yeah, Phasmophobia can go out the window. If I was on 8 out of 10 cats, I'd have pulled the handle like multiple times with Phasmophobia. Oh god. No, not been to anything this year, Blakey, over there. But yeah, I'd be pulling that lever more than once when it comes to Phasmo. Right, I think I've given you all enough time. Let's spin the wheel. Not heard of White Day. What was the indie game I played on Steam? Summer of 63? Something like that. Summer of 63, I think it was. It's only really short, but the way they do that is really clever. And there's a guy I've seen playing online. There's like, it's like a conveyor belt of houses. So you press a button, a house comes in, you have to walk in the house and see if anything's moved or is different, and you've got to judge whether it's haunted or not. You've got to go back out and hit the buzzer. But each house is exactly the same house, but it slightly changes as well. Summer of 58, Summer of something. That was a good jump scare game. Right, 41. Anyone in chat? Got 41. Hey, Carter, give over. Just licking the sugar honey iced tea out of his paws. That does look quite good. I've seen that played. Right, no one with 41. We go again. Before I spin again, where did I see the comment? Abdullah, yeah, if you just drop in a number, any number between 1 and 75, I basically spin the wheel 4 times now. Spin the wheel 4 times to try and get a store credit winner in chat. But the number range between 1 and 75. I would give him a squish, but he's like buried himself under the under his blanket in the office. I'll put a picture in Discord now. This is what he looks like. Doesn't even look like there's a dog in the bed. In fact, it looks like a slightly messy bed. I'll put this in Discord general chat now. No, maybe put that in comp alerts then. General. Here we go. And this is Carter as we speak now. Right, let's go. Abdullah's put his number in. I did the first spin, so we know we're on 57. 61. Don't think I've seen that. We got 64. A couple of 64s actually. No. You already had that name before he came to me, and but I just call him Carter the Farter, or Flatulent Frenchie, or you little effing a-hole. He goes by many a name, Carter does, in this house. Okay, nobody with that, so we go again. We got 3 more chances now to try and give away some stored credit. The Joanna curse has hit me. 27. Ooh, we got 37, we got 57. Couple of 37s as well. Ooh, we got Dolores with 27. Anyone sharing her number? No, Dolores, 27 for Dolores. Are you sticking with £10 store credit, my dear, or are you going to play a game of higher or lower? No expense spared. Thank you, my dear. You can have, I'll tell you what we can do, because you live like X amount of miles away. Is it Manny? I want to say like Manchester way, was it? Somewhere in England. You'll stick. No way. I'm not angry, Dolores. I'm just disappointed, okay? I'm joking, by the way. Of course you can stick with £10 store credit. But yeah, I would happily send Carter to you for a week, right? And then, because of the distance between where I'm staying and where Carter is under your nose, then tell me that I'm the one farting. I think I'd have him back within 48 hours. As I say, he's and if you're a smoker, yeah, he'd be a danger to the house because the methane that comes out. God damn. God damn. What do you mean Teddy Games won as well, Winderlicker? It's Teddy Games that we were playing. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm a little bit lost there. Wait, Winderlicker. I think you've been licking windows for too long, dude. Her name is Dolores. I know her as Dolores. So, AKA Teddy Games. Does that? I get shouted at by Winderlicker. Scott, Teddy Games has won as well at 27. Scott. Maybe I should just save my Teddy. But if I know your alias, like your actual name, I do try and greet you by your actual name. Like Raven, I very rarely you'll hear me say Raven Lunatis. I know she's Lisa. Winderlicker, I just like the name of, so I just keep it Winderlicker. Rusty's Adam, but Rusty sounds good. But normally, I'll try and use your actual name. Where? Where was it? I gotta read that again. Winderlicker. It starts off just Teddy Games. And then even Arch jumped in. Teddy as well, Scott. Teddy as well, Scott. I didn't even notice Arch. And then Winderlicker. Scott. Teddy Games won as well. There's no caps on this one. No caps. Teddy Games. And then it's Scott. Caps. Scott. Teddy Gamer 27. Oh, thank you for the laugh though, Winderlicker. Oh, that tickled me, that did. That did tickle me. Your windows must be extra clean this week, Winderlicker. Nice and sparkly, I think. So £10 store credit if you just drop me a message on Facebook or Instagram, I'll get that code sorted for you for £10 store credit. But yeah, that's funny. that did tickle me, that did. Rusty's better than Pixie Dust Midget, I guess. But we're going to be live from 7 PM. Everything you see under Quest is closing at 6 PM, so you've got a little under half hour to get involved now. And as I say, I'll get, as long as you get your message across to me before 6 PM, I'll get your store credit sorted, Teddy. Maybe I'll just call you Teddy. There we go. Yeah, maybe just stick with the names that are on screen and I won't get shouted at. Oh, that tickled me, that did. AKA Dolores. Oh, that honestly, Winderlicker, thank you. Thank you for the laugh. Yeah, I really I enjoyed that. Yeah, we'll be live from 7 PM to find our winners, and we're gonna love you and leave you. I'll get the store code ready for Teddy 27. Teddy 1 with 27.